Samantha.
I'm okay. It's actually in reference to content, and I'll touch on something actually I predicted at one of the very first Digiday events 4 or 5 years ago when Brian was starting this about how organic was going to go away. And when we make content, and almost all the marketers who are here have, if you're not working in content, and a bunch of you are, the rest of you, pretty much everyone, there's someone in your organization who's in charge of content. And then if they make content and no one sees it, that's a big oops. So there's a question then, how will people see your content? Well, content's kind of started out with this idea that it was the foundation of SEO and social, and we're going to get all this free distribution and reach. But the problem with that is you're relying on these systems, these black boxes at Google and at Facebook, and that worked great for a while they wanted to leverage you and get you addicted to the crack, the drug of their distribution, until they decided to take it away. And they're going to now make you pay for it. Facebook reach is going away, SEO reach is going away, you're going to be paying for people to see your content. So I think the Kraft said this well in that, to quote their director of data content and media, she said, organic reach, organic free distribution is dying. If you're not willing to put money behind content, it's as if you're shouting into the wind and not making a noise. Our goal here then is we want people to see our content. Great, so can we advertise it? Do we do paid distribution? What's the answer? Well, of course, historically we did content marketing. It's microsites, and we would do banners to drive traffic to microsites. But if I do banners and no one's seeing them, that's not very good. But people want to see content. The number one activity online for internet users is to look at content. So then what do? Well, oh, wait, their attention's on content. Wouldn't it be great if I could put my ad inside the content? Now you're seeing why native ads existed. Because now you can, with content and native ads, you can put your brand content in front of where users are actually going to go see your content. Well, what is a content ad? Right? That's an important question that we often get answered. And basically, it's an ad that uses content to promote content. Right? It just takes your content and sticks it into whether it's a promo-read recommendation with people like Outbrain, whether it's a sponsored headline, what Yahoo does in their Stream Ad product, whether it's a piece of sponsored content as a sponsored post on things like Mashable or Business Insider. Those are content ads. The great thing is, then the question is, all right, do they work? Well, Kraft has invested in this heavily and have found that they're getting 4x the response in terms of their brand metrics and in ROI that they were getting against traditional display ads and traditional forms of digital media. So who else is doing this? This is something that, so you're like, oh, Brian mentioned before, he goes, yeah, but Todd, only losers pay for ads. I don't think Coca-Cola, Intuit, Ally, Pottery Barn, Kraft are losers. I think they're incredible brands that score very well in brand valuation metrics. So these are real brands. These aren't some people who don't know content marketing. Kraft knows content marketing. Coca-Cola knows content marketing. These are the brands who are doing it. So it's okay to spend money on paid distribution. And so one of the challenges for those of you who've been in content marketing, who've maybe dabbled with paid distribution, is that content amplification is challenging. It gets messy. It's early in the market, right? What effectively, there's lots of platforms you can buy from. There's lots of networks you can buy from. There's how do I aggregate my content? How would I find it? A lot of times when we work with clients, they often go, I don't know if I have content. Or if I have content, I want to use it. And so I don't know where to place it. And basically what Samantha is one of the first programmatic ways you can buy native content ads. We make it easy. You can buy across 24 native networks, native platforms. You can now, how do you effectively buy lots and lots of content ads? Right? If I have 24 pieces of content, how easy is that to place a campaign? Pretty manageable. Suddenly I have 5,000. Good luck figuring out which piece of content to which user across which network at which price. I've talked to a couple of you who have this goal who are out there. We have who basically tried one native network last year. She's going to try one in next year. And she's like, oh, you mean there's a way I can now manage all of this in one place? Yes, so that's what we do. Our job is to make it easier for you to organize your content, index it, figure out which content goes in front of the right user, at what price, and in a way that you can make this scalable and efficient so you can reach effectively any audience size with content. and native ads. So hopefully we're here to make your life easier. We're here to turn content from this interesting, cool thing that now everyone is doing into something that can actually drive your business in a meaningful way. Thank you.
Please let the record show that Mr. Sawicki likened Facebook and Google to crack dealers. I'm